definitely going to be the Jarvan as a true tank in this game, and then both supports doing an impersonation. So very interesting game, a lot of scaling in the top side for SKT. Try to get himself out of dodge.
As well as Blossom, who's nearby.
Talia is also on the front foot. They're looking for the roam and the contest on blue here.
Those two control wards cleaned up as they're coming into the blue, and the smite, it goes over to Raze, and there it is. They're getting on top of Blossom with the Hextech ultimatum. First blood comes in. Teleport not needed. Faker trying to make things interesting here, as well as Tal making his way down, but Roach got here first.
Here's Wolf.
Okay, Wolf coming on in. Tal getting low. Look at him in the face of danger. The flash, he misses both. So close. He may have been able to one-shot both of them, as they were both incredibly low, but missing by inches. Faker not able to pick up a kill.
And that was his own flash as well. Wasn't one that he picked up. So Summoner down from Faker, but SKT take it at 3 to 4 items unless Roach is just completely monstrous, either in a side lane or getting into the back line. So SKT have a lot of scaling options. Can't do so much scaling when there's already aggression from KONGDOO.
They're going to lock down the Rakan early, who tries to get out of there. No wall just yet out of Edge. He doesn't have it available, actually. And the TP coming on in from Faker means that they're looking to get away from this one, not committing to the engage. No Weaver's wall, as they do not pick up any kills.
Yeah, execution onto quickness and also the Featherstorm from Bang and Summoners both up on the AD carry. It's very difficult to complete that dive. They thought with Tahm Kench they could take extra turret shots. Teleport ended up answering it. Here's the Weaver's wall.
Okay, they have both their globals up now. Where are you going to go from here, Bang? Does he even have the Featherstorm? No, he does not. Was burned earlier on. The Gangplank ultimate does not help out, and that's going to be another kill going to KONGDOO.
Whatever the result of this series, A for effort for KONGDOO Monster. They're definitely committing to the plays, respecting cooldowns when SKT has them, but when they don't have them, showing the killer's edge to actually return and pick up the kill. Great Weaver's Wall into the Abyssal Voyage, gets Bang second time around.
Love those kinds of plays where you can talk about it for lengths on end. This time it is predicted, as there is some vision. The question is, do they get out, though? Wolf trying to go in.
all alone this time.
Yeah, he's got Secret and Soul, and in the end it just ends up being a zone. Edge this time coming in, but nice response as a team from SKT. Cannon Barrage means no turret, at least not enough damage to take it out.
Speaking of not a lot of damage, look at this. Raze actually on Cinderhulk on Camille. First Cinderhulk Camille we've seen in the LCK. Never picked in solo queue either. So after all his deaths in the previous game, he wants to guarantee his ultimatums earlier.
Yeah, I'd like to see that out of him. Okay, we have another engage here, but again, it's Tahm Kench looking to turn this around. You'll notice the Weaver's Wall coming on in, as well as the Camille. They're looking for a pick. They get Wolf on the side, but he actually brings down the wall to secure the kill here. That's going to be enough. Raze gets caught up, but again, will they go for the counter here? Tal made his way down with the TP. They're not confident enough to go for it, and another kill secured here by KONGDOO.
Yeah, the buddy system is really working out for KONGDOO Monster. They're always investing 5. Edge finds Blossom. He's 3 levels up, but doesn't want to take too much free damage.
Oh, they're looking for it. Look at this. Tahm Kench coming on in here with Roach, but it's not enough, as Tal and Faker are there to support.
Both AD carries isolated. They're considering a dive onto Soul and contest the blue buff. They're looking for the maximum here, SKT.
I love this series. It's been action-packed the entire time.
It's been very different from expectation. KONGDOO Monster have not rolled over. Raze has been able to find a footing in an early game for the first time, and it feels like 5 series. And it's meant so much for the team around him. But Vladimir, Talia, they're both in the base, so this will be first strike of the game to SKT.
Nice one, too. They pick up that mountain. Gonna make things a bit easier. The objectives, of course. Meanwhile, Faker was pushing mid. Nice little dodge there. Ooh.
No Banshee Veil yet. Gonna be built second here by Edge. Yeah. Obviously, the build path has always been criticized. It's known as roll. Push up, try to roam. The roams have worked. But if it's an isolated mid lane, it's no fun for the Talia.
Raze caught by the quickness. Not able to hookshot away just yet. There's the flash. In the face of 3 people, it's definitely not enough to get him to safety.
Roach will cancel his teleport. Would have had backline access, but no one there. And the Relic Shield healing will be a relevant thing to talk about as well. Mid lane.
looking for a play here. Just a bit of damage. Doesn't get caught by the knockup, but we got Tahm Kench coming in too. That's going to be 3 people. The Chain of Corruption gets the Jarvan. Blossom forced to flash out of there. Stopwatch by Edge as he tries to dodge the damage from Faker. It's enough. Now Soul in an awkward spot, but there it is. The huge knockup onto 3 of them as Tahm Kench gets everybody in the action. But here comes Roach from the top lane looking to turn it around, but it's not enough as Seeker gets low too. Faker doing extra damage. That'll be 2 more kills for SKT.
Yeah, SKT catch KONGDOO Monster in transition. A Hema Plague and then backing away for a free farmed Vladimir is exactly what you want as SKT. They're going to push through the mid lane. Looking for 2 turrets here, SKT.
Oh, there it is. Soul getting super low. He's forced to flash out of that one just to make sure he lives.
That was the one-shot attempt. He used his own flash again. Doesn't get the kill, but chunking out Varus gets in the second turret they craved. And SKT have their first meaningful gold lead of the game.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about the first pick Zoe here for Faker. So far, it's been looking pretty good. I like the idea out of SKT. He's only been allowed to have that Zoe for the 2nd time tonight, and he's showing it off. All that solo queue practice paying off in dividends. Be coming in from Vlad.
It's pretty deep, though.
Yeah. And the sleep here onto Secret. He's a Tahm Kench, but still, at the end of it all, they could not really find an opportunity to engage. Rochi eats it, but he's got a Tahm Kench.
Teleport canceled by Tal. He's going to ult now.
Oh, no knock up there on a Secret, but it is going to be enough. Even Raze getting knocked up in there as he jumps in. Cataclysm comes in, no hook shot for Raze, but they're getting up to Bang here, who does have his Feather Storm, getting themselves into so much trouble right now as KONGDOO. Vladimir trying to do his best, getting a lot of people low, but he just doesn't have the damage. Blossom almost died, but he baits him in the triple kill from Faker. Looking for the Quadra here as Soul is low as well. Gonna be a rough one, not able to secure it. And all the while, Tal on the bot lane, just farming up.
It was a 4v5 and SKT win the team fight. All ends up playing through Faker. Not a new plan, but certainly a good one in this particular game. They're onto Baron, but while KONGDOO Monster may have vision, can they do anything with it? With Raze dead, the answer is almost certainly no.
Absolutely here, as they'll just try to answer the GP. Who may have gone a little bit far. Edge doesn't even have the mana to get in there and do anything, and Gangplank just too fast. So the Baron goes down. The tower is saved, at least, in the bottom lane.
On cooldown from Roach, no backline threat for the Vladimir right now.
Someone's gonna have to block that. It will be Raze. Secret, meanwhile, going for the Devourer. They're pushing 2 lanes at a time as KONGDOO look lost as to how to defend this. Thinking about that engage, but they can't quite get the knock up with Blossom. I said 2 lanes, but they're actually pushing 3.
Yep.
As it is in the top side as well. May just be a swift end to this one if SKT decide to push in for the risky end. May not even be risky as they're looking for Soul here. Weaver's Wall. Blossom still had his stopwatch, and there it is. Enough coming in. The flank from Roach wants to get onto Faker, and he may do so, but will it matter in the end? He pushes him out of the fight. The 3rd inhibitor will go down here. The 2nd one, rather. The 3rd one getting low up in the top side. They're just looking for the end at this point.
Yeah, just able to ghost away. Vladimir dies in the back end to a paddle start. I'm sure that was big damage. It's going to be the 2nd next turret, and SKT closing it up.
Blossom looking for some extra damage. Wolf getting flashy in the end, but SKT looking better towards the end of this one. Going for the end, picking on that Nexus. There it is. Game number 3 will go for the 2-1 victory for SK Telecom T1.
The SKT faithful roar, but they know this was a very difficult game. Better part of 2.5 hours to take out KONGDOO Monster. Came in strong in game 2. Game 3 was a lot cleaner. The early game looked like once again maybe Raze is going to be able to engineer something onto the side of SK Telecom T1, but went tank, and then they made some bad decisions in the 5v4, overforced, and it was pretty clear for the close there for SKT. 2 passes of play basically decided the entire game.